All right. Good evening, guys. It is the 9th of June. It's Sunday night. We're a little bit out of order. I appreciate everybody's patience. I don't know how your life has been. Um, our our week has been nonstop. The kids graduated this week, and I know seeing a lot of the pictures, a lot of the videos out there. There are a lot of parents, there are a lot of educators, a lot of Brenda, we have you on here. Employees that make the world go around for the schools. And this week has been a week. If you are one of the parents, if you are one of the employees, one of the staff members who is just hanging on for dear life right now, uh, I I empathize with you. For the staff, we appreciate you wherever you are. I don't think there is an educator in this country that is getting paid enough to be in the classroom with the kids that are coming in there right now. And so with that, we bump to Sunday. Here we are. Guys, I I'll tell you, I'm gonna go off script tonight because I sat down and I thought for about 30 minutes as to what could I share with you. And y'all shared so much yesterday because I changed it up very deliberately. It's good to see you, Heather. Um, I changed up the survey question because I wanted to see where mindset was. And so I really appreciate the honesty, and I may not be exactly where I want to be with my actions, but I can feel the momentum growing, and I believe in myself because believing in yourself is huge. I have a meditation that we can listen to here at the end, and that would be good. But I also appreciate, and I really appreciate the vulnerability in saying I could use some encouragement. I'm not going to get down on myself, but there are habits that need to be developed. The closing line in that vote is I'm going to continue. I can do this. I can do this, right? And if you see my feed pop up earlier this week, I put up a post about mindset. And if you're willing to change your mind, then you can change anything. And there's so much truth to that. And it can be difficult, right? Because what what happens when we decide to make a change? You could fail, and that's scary, or you could totally succeed. And that's also kind of scary. What happens if you set a big goal? What happens if you want to lose 40 pounds? What happens if you want to fit into an outfit? What happens if there are so many what ifs? And sometimes it gets overwhelming. And that overwhelm, that thought of, oh my God, what if? It can wear you out. It can really wear you out. But we're here and we're showing up and we're being vulnerable and we're doing the things. So obviously, we're not going to let it wear us out because we've made the decision. Tonight, I want to take a minute and I want to recognize it's okay to be uncomfortable because that's where the growth is going to begin. And whether your fear is that I have done so many different things and I have tried and I have this and that and the other, and it's never worked. And what if this one doesn't work? Where does that leave me? But at the same time, what if it does work? And what if you're wildly successful? Where does that leave you? This past week, we celebrated the 80th anniversary of D-Day. There's a video going around the internet right now of a 97-year-old man jumping out of an airplane to recreate the jump that he made on D-Day at 97 years old. We're not getting shot at here. We're not jumping out of airplanes, but we want to live. And we're doing this so that we can live a fulfilling and a healthy life, and so that we can stay young with our partners and with our loved ones, and we can show up for our next generation, whether it's our kids, our grandkids, whatever it may be. At 97 years old, the smile on that man's face when he got up after the landing to be young again, right? Like, I think a huge part of being healthy and well is that young feeling that so many of us, so many people are looking for. And I look around our group and I know there are a bunch of us who are already feeling that, and they're they're seeing that in their life, and they're seeing the change. And Thomas is I'm going to call out Thomas because he is sharing so publicly all the change that's happening in his life, and the energy and the inspiration that others are catching from What If. So again, I want to go back to, let's recognize that it's okay. It's okay to be uncomfortable, and it's okay to leave the comfort zone, because if that is where we are going to find the growth, then that's probably where we should be working on ourselves most of the time, with our wellness, with our health, with our nutrition, um, with our fitness. 43 years old, fitness right now, it's great to be able to lift heavy weights. More importantly, to be able to get out of bed in the morning, to be able to do the functional things, carry a trash can to the curb, whatever it may be. That's important stuff. And it's going to be important in 20 years. Ladies, for the ladies in the group, taking care of your muscle composition right now is going to do so much for your bones and your muscle. The rate of osteoporosis in this country is actually pretty scary when you take a look at, compared to other countries around the world. One of the best things that you could do for your body, as great as cardio is, and I know we have those in here who love cardio, but lifting weights or doing some form of weight training doesn't have to be super heavy. It's going to be so good for your health and for your wellness. It'll be good for your metabolism too. So thank you for the vulnerability in that poll. Super long speech on that, but I want to recognize the friends in there and my wife who went ahead and voted for some of those goals that aren't quite where we want to be. It's okay. We can do the things. And so I can't see any faces. If you're in a place that you can turn the screen on, that would be super cool. Even if you can't be looking at the screen, but I know you're going to be paying more attention if you can turn it on. This week, my challenge for you is to take a pen and paper and write down the false beliefs that you have about yourself. Write down the thoughts that creep into your head when you start to be successful, when you start doing the good things, and get them out. Put them on a piece of paper, get them down, and just throw them away. Be done with them. I put mine in my journal. When was it? The 10th of April. I dated it. Um, I will I will share some of these with you because I want to be vulnerable with you guys too. And I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. We have a community, and I want you to know what some of my false beliefs are that I've had to work through, because I think it's only fair, right? And some of these pertain to business, but some of these pertain to fitness as well. And I've had thoughts that I can't do this. And what if no one follows me? No one will follow me. I have something to prove, or I can't teach others. I'm stuck. Those are all great examples of false beliefs, right? Those aren't doing anything to serve me. They're not doing anything to further me as a person, but they're doing everything to hold me back. If I were to go to the gym and say I'm stuck, or I can't do this, or it won't work, how easy would it be to walk away from an exercise? Or how easy would it be to avoid doing an exercise that's probably really good for my body and my joints? and my muscles and my mindset. These things all come together. And when we write down our false beliefs, when we can, I'm promising you, when you can see your false beliefs on paper and look at them, I wrote all these things down and I only spent about 5 minutes. My challenge, no, I'm sorry, I spent 2 minutes. And I wrote down all of these false beliefs. And there's a whole bunch more than that. But I'm looking at them now, and there isn't a single one of these beliefs that's true. And so, for how long will we tell ourselves that I can't do these things? Whether it's nutrition, whether it's fitness, whether it's weight loss, whether it's showing up for yourself and your family in a way that's meaningful, in a way that you feel confident, in a way that you can love yourself, get rid of the false beliefs. And on the flip side of the false beliefs, I want you to write down the things that are true about yourself, the good things that are true, that you're a loving person, that you're capable, that you're competent, that you are relentless, that you have a great sense of humor, that you are devoted, dedicated, committed, all the things that you are that make you incredible, that make you unique, that make you special, but also that make you a part of this community. Write those things down and put them where you can see them every day. Okay. So we've got two lists right now. We've got the one that we're throwing away. That's our false beliefs. And we have the list that we are putting where we can see it regularly. You're a leader. You're a helper. You are a servant to the community. Whatever it may be that makes you proud, that makes you feel good, that defines who you are in that positive way. I would really encourage you, put those things on paper and get them out too. Because it's more than a pat on the back, but it's the truth and the recognition that you need to be giving yourself. I think it was probably 6 months ago. Maybe it was even last convention. But there was a question that was asked, if those around you could hear you speaking to yourself, what would they say? What would they think? Are you mean to yourself? Are your thoughts self-sabotaging? Are they loving? Are they kind? Are they encouraging? That self-talk, it can get you through anything when we change our mindset. And so I will offer those things. The poll yesterday was very much mindset, because even if you needed encouragement, you still showed up to vote, to do the things, to be present in the group. And for those of you who are watching this, whether it's live or on a recording, to do something for yourself. This is for yourself. This is caring for yourself. This is getting, hopefully, some encouragement and some support. Because I look in our group and I see who's reading the messages and I see the progress that's being made. And it's not always straight, and that's totally natural, and it's totally okay. That the road to success is not it's not a straight path. It's bumpy. It's through the mountains, valleys, rivers. There are river crossings that you're going to have to make on the path to success. And sometimes that water is going to be deep, and you're going to feel like you're having a hard time keeping your head above the water. But when you get to the other side and you can look back and see that you've made progress. And maybe you're not quite where you want to be, but you're still a little bit closer, even if you had to take a detour. That's kind of the cool thing about this journey of life. So it's only 9:20. Those are the thoughts that I really had. I wanted to share a meditation tonight, but I don't know if tonight is the night for you guys. I could share it. I might be able to share a meditation link. Is that something that you'd be interested in? All right. I'm going to share a meditation link. If you don't meditate, the reason why I am encouraging this, and I'm using the Calm app. I had talked about that the other day. Um, that's it turning on. The reason I encouraging meditation, we do so many things to take care of our body. And really that's a huge part of what we're doing right now, right? We're taking our probiotics, we're taking our BioCleanse, maybe Mega X, maybe Ease, X Factor Plus. We're definitely taking our Slim, Nerve, whatever it may be. We're hitting the gym. I'm looking in the call. Everybody in here is hitting the gym or hitting the road in one way, shape, or form. What are we doing to take care of our mind? And so meditation is like weightlifting for your brain. It's challenging. It's especially challenging if you haven't done it before and you try to sit down for 10 minutes and you're envisioning a flame and all the intrusive thoughts keep on popping in and you get sidetracked and this and that and the other. It's okay. Um, so we meditate for our mental health, for our mental strength, and for peace. So I will share that link with you guys. I appreciate you jumping on. I really hope you were able to get something out of this evening. And please, if you would, do me a favor. In the comments in the group chat on Facebook, just write a couple of the truths out once you get them down there. You can wait until tomorrow, but when you're done watching a video, write down some of your truths and share them with us in the group. Um, I want to recognize them. And I want to offer you the affirmation because we have some phenomenal people in here. All the people in here are phenomenal people. I want to recognize that. I want to recognize you for who you are. And I can't wait to see what y'all come up with those kind words. So thank you for jumping on. We will see you either later this week. We'll see you later this week. I've got more to share. Take care, guys.